Hey, I am in my bathroom so I can get some quiet. So I want to do a really quick video in response to something I shared in my menopause Facebook group. So my name is Andrea. I'll just start. My name is Andrea. I'm 51. I have 7 boys. I'm an RN and I love learning about the body, and I love helping other people in their health journeys, whether I benefit or not. I love helping people. So I'm going to go ahead and just share my disclaimer. I am going to mention some supplements, some tools that I found. They're plant-based tools that helped me 8 years ago. That's what got me started even understanding what was going on with my body. I have an autoimmune issue called Hashimoto's. I also have a genetic mutation called the MTHFR mutation, if you're familiar with that. And so that's what got me started on trying to find a holistic approach to getting well and not just putting a Band-Aid, because I wanted to enjoy life, enjoy my children, enjoy my husband, and I did not want to just go downhill the older I got. So that's what started this. So my disclaimer is, yes, I sell some of the supplements, but it's because they've helped me and I help other people. And that's not what this is all about. I'm going to share some things in here that have nothing to do with the supplements, and you can do for free or on your own or whatever you want to do. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. So one of the things I learned early on, and I'm going to just share very briefly, is you have to understand that insulin is your master hormone. And if you can get the insulin in your body, the insulin response, it's going to affect everything else that you do. So that's key. Also, I made some notes so I wouldn't forget what I was going to say. Gut health is the key to everything too. It is your second brain. And so you've got to understand that serotonin's made in your gut, melatonin. Your mood is greatly affected by your gut balance of your microbes. So that's key to overall wellness, but definitely menopause. It's also key to absorbing the nutrients, absorbing that extra protein that you're trying to maybe get in. You've got to have a gut balance. And most women have had years of stress, years of poor sleep, being moms, maybe years of antibiotics or different medications. All those things disrupt the flora of your gut, and that can create a ripple effect of other health issues. So get your gut balanced as well. And then inflammation. All these things are actually tied together, but inflammation is like a silent disease happening in your body. I think it's the silent killer, as you may have read it said that way. So getting inflammation down systemically is also something that you want to address that will help with menopause, help with sleep, help with mood, help with energy, cravings, all of it, because inflammation creates a ripple effect as well. And then hydration. Okay, so hydration, I've learned, is super important to your hunger hormones, but then also just the symptoms of menopause mimic the symptoms of dehydration. So really understanding that you have a good electrolyte, not just water is what I'm saying, but you need to make sure you're getting electrolytes in every day, especially if you're menopausal. And then obviously sleep, super important. We all know that, but then there's things that you can do to help with sleep. Nutrition is key. Low inflammatory nutrition is going to have a ripple effect on hot flashes as well. Obviously weight, body fat distribution, also inflammation. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about weightlifting and zone 2 cardio. So in a nutshell, my supplements that I share, they're plant-based. They target the gut and blood sugar and inflammation. That's just it in a nutshell. We also have a probiotic that targets stress and anxiety and depression. And then another amazing supplement called MetaBurn that focuses on adaptogenic herbs. It has adaptogenic herbs that also are going to focus on your stress response, but also fat burning, and really target that visceral fat. And then we also have a really cool 3-day nutritionally supported fast called the 3-day reset that you start with, and it's actually free this month with a purchase of any combo. So if you're interested in my plant-based supplements, just ask me about that specifically and I can send you that info as well. But then also electrolytes. So we do sell an electrolyte drink, but also I have a recipe. You can make your own electrolytes from home. And I got it from my sports nutritionist trainer, who's also postmenopausal. And she found, and she doesn't do hormone replacement therapy. And she's a big proponent of electrolyte water, and how it will eradicate the symptoms of menopause for the most part in most women. Not like, it's not the only thing, but it will help tremendously, I should say. And so if you want that recipe, I can give it to you. She sends it out for free, so I can just share it. But I use it, I drink it every single day. I don't even drink plain water anymore. I drink half a gallon of electrolyte water every single day. And that also will help you with energy, and it will help with your cravings because you're not dehydrated. A lot of times we think we're hungry, we're just dehydrated. It's just as simple as that. And it also does help with sleep. And she's had clients that's helped with night sweats, things like that. So just want to mention that. And then that goes back to sleep. I do sell a really, really effective sleep gummy that has ashwagandha, melatonin, and a couple other things that help with sleep. I mean, it knocks me right out. I'm not kidding. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. So I do sell that, but then also, there's some things on Amazon you can get. I mean, you want to make sure you're getting a good magnesium supplement, a good omega supplement. Those all things will help with sleep as well as other areas like cholesterol, blood pressure, things like that. And then nutrition. Okay. So I eat a low inflammatory, I have a low inflammatory fuel plan that I follow. If you join me as a customer, I give all that to you for free and I coach you through it. It's been basically a combination of all the things I've learned over the past 2 years from my different nutritionists and coaches that I've used. And I've just kind of put a system together that goes with your supplements. And then I also coach you with some weight training. I'm not a coach, so I'll just go ahead and say that. But if you really want to coach in those areas, I have 3 people I can recommend to you. I have a nutritional coach that's phenomenal. And then I also have 2 others that also will train you with a workout program with weightlifting as well as nutrition if you're needing something a little more intense, I guess you could say. All that to say, getting in the gym or working out at home with weights is going to change your body. It's going to change your body fat composition along with the fuel plan. And like I said, getting good sleep, getting hydration, addressing gut health, addressing insulin. All those things are going to work synergistically together to help you thrive in menopause. And then obviously zone 2 training, just walking briskly where you can carry on a conversation for 30 minutes a day. That can change everything along with some basic weight training. Those are the things I recommend. I mean, some of that's free, some of that's for me, some of that's I can recommend people to help you. But I just want to see, my goal in sharing this is I want to see women in menopause break through that misconception, that myth that everything is going to go downhill once you hit menopause. It's not true. It is a myth. You just have to work intentionally and you have to know where to start. And that's, for me, is the thing, is like, to me, all of that, when I share that right now, it sounds a little overwhelming to start. You can't just start and just change everything. I don't even think that that's realistic. I think just change one thing at a time. For me, it started with addressing my gut health and drinking water and trying to get better sleep. That's where it started. And then it was like a domino effect. Then I addressed my nutrition, and then I started working out, and then I started learning about working out and learning about weight training and all that. Like, it was a process. Honestly, that whole thing was a process over like 4 years. But as far as just feeling initially better, the supplements and water were really a game changer for me personally. And that happened in about 90 days. So if any of this resonates with you, or if you have any specific questions about the supplements, ask me. If you'd like recommendations on any of the coaches I mentioned, ask me and I will send you a little bit more detailed information. And I hope this was helpful, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.